Hello there guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today is a channel update for you. With Battlefront 2 having its last content update last week, I needed to come up with a plan for content with regards to the future. So let me know in the comments as well if the content I'm about to talk about is of interest to you, and if you have any ideas as well, then by all means do share them in the comments below. So I will still of course be doing Battlefront 2 content. There is a video series at the moment where I look at the weapons for each class and I look at where they came from with the Star Wars universe. I've done that for the Assault class at the moment, so I'll be looking to finish that off, as well as other general content for the game as well. Perhaps if it's scrolling up with the lads and just posting some stuff there, it should be a lot of fun. And whilst there are no real plans for a Battlefront 3 at the moment, I do want to make some content around like if we got a third installment, for example, so things like how features could be improved or what kind of content we could see and all those other things. I think it'd always be nice to speculate, and if a Battlefront 3 is ever made, then this content could provide some interesting ideas and hopefully spark some discussions in the comments. Other than Battlefront content, I will of course be covering LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Now, as of me actually recording the audio for this, a poster was actually released a few hours ago, which looks absolutely incredible. If we get any more details, then I will of course be covering it in a video at some point, but I've got a lot of planned content for that with regards to DLC speculation. So with LEGO Force Awakens, they've got sort of like level packs and character packs, so I really want to go and do that for this game as well, looking at all the different media, things like Clone Wars, Mandalorian, Rogue One, Solo for example, and look at what characters could be added in the form of character packs, what vehicles they could add, and then obviously level packs. So things like the Mandalorian, I'll kind of plan out how each episode should play out. Maybe the first episode, you do a little mission to get to the client and there's a cutscene of you getting the bounty buck or whatever, just stuff like that. I think it'd be really fun. I will of course also be covering any news related to the game. When it launches, I'll also be streaming it and doing playthroughs and much more. Now, with regards to the character packs, vehicle packs, level packs and so on, it depends on if we get any news regarding how they do DLC content or if they do DLC content. Once we find out news about that, I'll have to probably change that up a bit, but either way it should be interesting. I will also talk about Star Wars games in general, so any news with regards to Project Maverick or the next Respawn Star Wars game, among any other titles as well. I'm also going to be giving ideas of games that I think we could potentially see, talking about the stories and what kind of features we could see in those games. Let's say we have a pod racing game, for example, we could have like actual customization for it, upgrade different parts, make it quicker and all that stuff, or we could have an open world bounty hunter title as well with all this free roam elements and stuff like that. I'd really like to see those type of games, and I'll kind of dive deeper into the features and stuff like that. Every Friday as well, I'd love to do a weekly Star Wars news roundup, talking about any new castings for any TV shows, just news about TV or films in general, books, comics, or a roundup of the game news as well. I just think it would be a lot of fun to do and would have everything in one centralised space within a week. So ultimately guys, I will be completely sticking to Star Wars and Star Wars gaming here on this channel. I do have a second channel as well called Jewel Shark, where I'm currently redesigning the logo and the banner, and there I will be posting content from completely different games, things like Call of Duty, GTA and all those other things. I do also have a Twitch for that channel, which is where I actually stream, so be sure to sub to the YouTube and follow me on Twitch over there. Links to those will be in the description. That is it for the channel update though guys. I hope you'll stick by me for the future. It should be a lot of fun. Thank you all very much for watching, and may the force be with you always.